will retaliate in the instance of U.S. strikes against U.S. assets in the Middle East. What do you say to U.S. service members about why it's worth the risk to intervene in Iran?
Yeah, Iran said that the last time I blew them up with the nuclear capability, which they don't have any longer. So Iran said that the last time. They better behave.
He has posted on Truth Social. He says, Iranian patriots, keep protesting. Take over your institutions. Save the names of the killers and abusers. They will pay a big price. I have cancelled all meetings with Iranian officials until the senseless killing of protesters stop. Help is on its way. 10 days ago, of course, Donald Trump making the point, warning the Iranian regime not to push back and to kill protesters in any sort of crackdown. Well, we've seen those numbers rise rapidly, even in the last 24 hours. Last night, he imposed tariffs for anyone doing business with Iran, 25% tariffs. He talked about strong options being considered. His national security team is meeting today to go through those options, but that statement tells you exactly some of his thinking. Help is on its way. What we do not know is what that potentially could mean.
It's been about 10 days since Donald Trump said that the US might be willing to go to the rescue of protesters in Iran. The US, he said, was locked and loaded and ready to go. But he said the American response would depend on whether the Iranian authorities used violence to crack down on the demonstrations. That's clearly now happened, so Donald Trump has to decide whether to make good on his promise and how. He said he's looking at what he calls some very strong options, and on social media on Saturday he said Iran is looking at freedom perhaps like never before. Does that mean he's thinking about attacking the Iranian leadership, about regime change and an end to the Islamic Revolution after almost half a century? That would be huge and incredibly risky. Sending helicopters into Tehran to remove the supreme leader, as he did with Venezuela's President Nicolas Maduro, is not an option. Iran is a much more formidable power than Venezuela, but decision time is approaching.